What's up everyone and welcome to the club. Today you and I will be creating a cartoon illustration of Venompool. Let's begin today's lesson in the center page with the inside edge of the brow, leaving a gap in the center. Let's start on the left. We're going to bend this in and then up on the inside. Let's line this up on the right, coming in and then up. Now I want to draw the top edge of the eyelid. Starting back on the left, we're going to go up and then bend that out towards the side. Now I tuck the eyes in underneath the eyelid. Starting from the top, we're going to step in, curve the eye, coming all the way around towards the bottom, and then up on the inside. In the middle, let's step down and draw a curve for the mouth. We're going to go up and then down. Just round out the bottom. Just pull that up towards the side of the eyes. Now I'm going to layer the top row of teeth underneath the mouth. Starting on the left, we're going to step in, goes down and in, and taper that back up. Do the same thing on the right, coming down and in, and then up. Now we're going to continue to add these teeth coming in towards the middle. So let's bend this down and in. Let's add two over on the right. I'm just going to balance this out. Now I'm going to add a couple small teeth in the middle. Now from the top of the mouth in the center, we're going to bring the tongue coming out towards the left. Let's start from the side of this tooth, and down, up, and then down. Let's go wider as we come back in towards the mouth, go across, and then up underneath. Now we're going to go up to the side and draw the inside edge of the mouth, starting up here, and it's in, down behind the tongue, continue down towards the bottom. Let's go over towards the right, going out and then down. Just going to round out the bottom of the mouth. Let's add the bottom row of teeth, starting in the middle, then it's up toward the left, back down. Do the same thing on the right. Let's add a couple more teeth on either side. Now I switch to my thick black Sharpie and fill the inside of the mouth, going around the teeth and the tongue. Let's add a drip going across the tongue. Start from the top, just going to draw a wave, going all the way across, and then back down. Let's add a couple spots. Let's wrap the cheeks around the corner of the mouth. From here, we're going to step up, then it's around, and then in. Just going to curve this in and down in behind the tongue, come all the way down towards the chin on the right. I'm just going to round up the chin, going down and then up. Let's go back and draw on the top of the head. From the cheek, we're going to step out, go straight up, round up the head in the middle, go across, and then bring that down on the right side. Let's add that dark patch around the eyes. Starting from the inside of the brow on the left, curve this down, then up, do the same thing on the right, coming down and up. I'm going to add a stitch on top. Drawing a rectangle, going across. Now from the top, I'm just going to bend this up and then out with a short line. Let's add another staple on top. Now from the top of that staple, I'm just going to wobble this line going around and then up towards the side of the head. Let's go underneath the eye, wobble this line coming around and out just on top of the mouth. Now from the top, just going to work our way down, wobbling this line coming in towards the eye, and just blend in towards the corner of the mouth. Now with the head complete, let's move down and draw on the side of the body. We'll start on the left side of the chin, bend this out, and then down towards the hip. Line that up on the right side. Let's move to the center, draw a circle with a belt buckle. I'm going to add that detail inside. Start with two straight lines coming down with a gap along the top and bottom. I'm going to trace the outside. We're going to add the eyes on the inside. Start with an angled line across the top, and then round out the bottom. Let's fill the top and bottom in black. Now going back to the hips, we're going to curve the belt, coming down and in towards the bottom of the buckle. Step up and draw that same curve, coming in toward the top of the buckle. Set 2 lines on either side. Move out and draw 2 lines side by side. Let's add a strap coming up from the right hip. Go up and out underneath the head, step up and draw that again. Now just underneath the chin, we draw 2 lines coming down. From the bottom of the buckle, step down, add a curve, going up and then down. Let's leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, bend the leg, going out and then down towards the left heel. Move over towards the right, go out and then down towards the right heel. And then we want to round out the bottom of the feet. Let's start from the left side, and down and bending the foot, going up. Now from the outside of the foot, we're going to curve this up, bend this down, aiming towards the heel, and curve this in towards the inside of the leg. Let's go to the top curve of the foot. We're just going to angle this up and in on both sides. Curve this in and then down. Now from the hips, we're just going to bend the leg, going out and then down. Just leaving a little overlap on the outside corner. I'm going to add a little bit more detail to the feet. We're going to start with a thick sole across the bottom. So we're going to take this curve, step up, and just trace that across on both sides. From the outside of the foot, draw a straight line coming in, and this out and then down. Now I'm going to add a strap going across the left leg. In and then down, step down and draw that twice. And then on the outside leg, we're going to add a pouch going out, and down, and back in. Now from these 2 lines, we're going to step down and add a staple. I'm just going to angle this down and in, flatten off the ends. I'm going to come down in behind the staple and go out in an angle. And then on the right side, it's going to bend this up and out. Let's go back to the side of the belt. We're going to add a pouch going out, down, and then in. And then from the top of the body, we're going to step down. Just going to angle the arms, coming down and out towards the elbows. Then the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. From the wrist, draw a small half circle for the thumb, and then close off the end with a bracket. Now I'm going to add 3 fingers on either side. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, I'm going to come down and then up around that bracket. Go to the side, add the second finger, and then the third finger, we're going to go out and bend the arm coming in towards the outside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Start with that first finger, second, and then the third. Let's round out the shoulder. Starting from the left side, we're going to bend this up and go in behind the head. Let's go back down and add a thick cuff around the wrist. Start from the thumb, then it's up and then out. Step up and draw that again. And just repeat that on the right side. Now along the inside of the arm, you can draw a staple coming out in an angle. And from the bottom of the arm, I'm going to bend this up and in behind, continue up. And then on the right, we're just going to go all the way towards the outside of the arm. Line it up on the left side. Let's layer 1 more staple on top, and then we'll continue that line going out. Now I'm going to place the swords in behind the back. Let's start from the top of the arm, angle this up and out. Do the same thing on the right. Let's round up the handle, angle this back down and in behind the head. Now I want to bring this all the way down towards the left hip. Just going to draw a straight line coming down. Step down in behind the hand, just curve this up along the blade. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going down toward the thumb, rounding out the bottom. Now I'm going to add a crisscross pattern inside the handle, starting from the outside, coming in, down, and then in, from the top going the opposite direction, and I'll do the same thing on the right. Now let's sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. There's a cartoon illustration of Venompool. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you do, please be sure to subscribe for more videos each week where I'll show you how to draw different mashups just like this. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.